Hey guys, how are you? It's Christine Ibarra. So I have half of my face done. I did a halfie so that you could see the difference between my skin and when I use the Botanical Foundation and the waterproof concealer. I also topped it with the Perfect Press Powder too. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share this really quick and into my makeup lounge so I can get going and show you what to expect when you receive samples from me and also how to use everything. Of course, my computer's being slow. Okay, so we'll just share it once because it takes forever. Come on, I pressed the letter A. Really, computer? Okay. Okay, if you can hear me, give me some thumbs up so I know that you guys can hear me all right. If you have received samples from me, I sent out a bunch that everybody should have gotten, I think about yesterday or maybe the day before. So if you've received samples from me and you haven't, busted into them yet, I wanted to make this video for you guys and also for people who are thinking about requesting samples so that you know what to expect and know what to do with everything. So you will receive a little hot pink envelope in the mail from me. And you're gonna open it up and you're gonna have a little pouch in it. It's gonna look like this. So inside that pouch, you're gonna have my business card. Whoops. Limelight by Alcone on the front, Christine on the back. You'll also have a little pamphlet that says, For Beautiful You. And inside this pamphlet, you're going to see some info on skincare. And so what this is it has all the different regimens for the different skin types. So normal to combination or sun damaged, normal to oily or acne prone, and then normal to dry or mature skin. And so each skin type has a routine that's suggested. Now you don't have to go by this, but this is kind of like a good starting point for you to play with the products and figure out what to use, when to use them, and what works for you. So I guess I am probably oily skin, but so it says to use the Quench Cleanse in the morning, Skin Polish, which is the lemon smelling mask. Oh my gosh. You have to smell it. The Calm Balm Moisturizer, Restore Calm Balm Quench Skin Therapist. Oh yeah, so Calm Balm Moisturizer and Skin Therapist Moisturizer, One Drop Wonder. Now, One Drop Wonder is one of the very few products that I actually don't sample. This oil is Pomifera oil and it needs to be in a glass container. And all I have is plastic containers, and this baby right here is like my liquid gold. So I don't sample this, but if you're dying to try it, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you always have that. So that's the One Drop Wonder. And then the night routine is Dream Clean Mask of Zen, which is really good. It has clay in it. It smells lemony, not lemony, kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like lime, I guess? I don't know. Calm Balm, Skin Therapist, and One Drop Wonder. So I've kind of tinkered with my routine to where I like to use Dream Clean in the AM and PM because it like feels so good on my skin. It is the perfect cleanser for me. Gets my skin clean, makes it feel clean and soft, doesn't strip it though. You know what I mean? So, so I like to use the Dream Clean in the AM and the PM, and then I like to mix One Drop Wonder with Skin Therapist Moisturizer. So I will kind of maybe use Calm Balm every once in a while, which you would think because I have all this redness that I would want to use the Calm Balm, but Skin Therapist is amazing. So those are my favorite products. And then I kind of go back and forth between the Skin Polish Mask, which is that lemony smelling one, and the Mask of Zen. Skin Polish is for all skin types, and the Mask of Zen is for normal to oily. So it's just kind of like a rough draft for you to get started and figure out where you should start and that sort of thing. So if you have any questions on this, let me know. You will also receive a sample of foundation. This is the Botanical Foundation, and this is the concealer. So you might get these and look at them and go, well, which one's which, right? I can't tell. They look the same. On the back, I wrote with a permanent marker the names of the shades. If it's a C anything, it's going to be concealer. And the concealers are named concealer 0 through 5 or 6. Can't remember. And then the foundations have like olive, Shinto, ivory, those kinds of names, okay? And so I'm going to apply the foundation. I'm going to show you how I do it and how I want you to do it. Also, hold on, before I do that, I'll just finish this. I will have in there a sample of either lip gloss or Enduring Lip Color. The Enduring Lip Color is going to be a matte liquid lipstick, and this stuff goes on, you probably will have enough for like 1 or 2 applications, just so you can kind of see if you like the color and the feel of it. The Enduring Lip Colors are liquid lipsticks. They do not dry out. They're super long lasting. They're not smudge proof or anything like that. It's not a stain. And because it's not like one of those really drying liquid lipsticks, you know, it's gonna move a little bit. It's not gonna like transfer and smear like crazy, but it's not totally kiss proof, okay? But you'll love it. It's very moisturizing and it feels good. You can't even feel it. Okay, so you'll have one of these, and then if you requested to have body products, I have some body products that are the Liquid Sunshine Bronzing Lotion, and then I have Bamboo Renew, which is like this really delicious smelling body scrub. And I think those are my body products. So those will be in a little container like this. Then the masks, whether it be, whether it be Skin Polish or Mask of Zen, those will also be in this little container like this. And I'll have like a little label on it so you can see. The cleansers and the moisturizers and any other type of, like if I have Must Do in there, which is like a skin oil, they're all going to be in these little sealed Mylar envelopes. So I'll have a label on here, and they'll be sealed at the bottom here. So you'll just tear off the top and pour into your hand and use. So I think that covers it for the skincare. If you have any questions on how to use your skincare or what a product is, I try to write as much as I can on the little label, but it's not really that much room. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the foundation and the concealer. I'm going to show you how to put it on. And I will tell you this, my favorite way to apply the foundation and concealer, well, I lied, foundation, is with a damp blending bud, beauty blender, or like the Limelight Blender Full that has a point on the top and flat on the bottom. My favorite way. So it's a little bit damp. If you could, I try to give everybody one of these spatulas, but then I ran out for a little bit. So if you don't have a spatula like this, you can use anything you want. You can use the, you know, some tweezers, the clean side of tweezers. And then you could even use like the side of a brush or something. You want to kind of keep stuff as clean as possible because you're putting it on your face. So I try to give you one of these. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. you're gonna scrape out some foundation. You don't need a lot. And this is Olive One. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. You should get a couple different, a couple days worth of application in your sample. Then I'm gonna take Concealer One because it's yellow undertone. It kind of makes this Olive One perfect for my skin tone. So I put it in there and I'm gonna mix it up. Now this is, the Botanical Foundation is a wax-based foundation. It does not absorb into your skin. It doesn't get into all your little crevices and creases and all of that. So we use our finger and our body heat to warm it up. So then you're gonna go like this and warm it up, and then you'll just distribute it all over. Now I like to use a concealer brush under the eye for my concealer. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a sec. Okay, don't need a lot, so I used too much. But I used it like I was putting it all over my face when I already had half my face done. Okay, so now I'm gonna dab it. Now you can also use a, like we have a buffer brush that a lot of people like. It's a brush that has short, dense bristles, and you can use that brush to buff in your foundation and concealer. Or you can use a beauty blender like this. And the more you dab, the better coverage you're gonna get versus, you know, wiping, swiping and wiping. I just love how easy this stuff goes on. Let me get my mirror. Okay. Yeah, I used too much. Oops. Okay, so that's how quickly it goes on. Now you can even use those like little disposable white sponges, like the little beauty sponges. Okay, and so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get, what did I do with it? My concealer brush. Okay. Now I recommend if you're gonna get, if you try it and you like it and you wanna buy the foundation and concealer, I recommend getting the, I don't know what this is the foundation concealer palette, okay? So you get one shade of the foundation and you get to choose 2 shades of concealer. Now I like this because see, I wanna use this to mix with this for my foundation, but this Concealer 3 is the color that I like for under my eye. So I like to use a brush and just dip it in, and then after I do my eye makeup, I go and put some concealer under my eye. It really, really covers well. You can even, I accidentally came across this. You can even take your concealer brush and like do your waterline with your concealer, and it gives you, you know how people use the white eyeliner on the bottom waterline, but to me I feel like it looks a little bit too unnatural. So you can put this concealer on your bottom waterline to make your eyes look bigger without looking like white, or, you know, sometimes it gets in the bottom lashes and it looks like crusty and weird. So you can do that too. So then I like to just take my blender full, just make sure I don't have any lines, because most of the time I'm putting it in an upside down triangle shape, so I just kind of want to blend it in like that. And then I'm gonna take my pressed powder. What do I do with my little black box? Oh, I put it away. Little black box. Hi, hello. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my same Blender-Full, my sponge, or you can use a dry or damp, whatever you like. And I put this in my Perfect Press powder. This is a translucent setting powder. And I like to set my concealer kind of concentrated on the concealer part, and then also kind of just go and set everything else. Now you can use a big fluffy brush with this, or you can use the Blender-Full like this, whatever you like. This is just gonna set everything. And then I would do a little bit of bronzer. I have bronzer on this side. A little bit of bronzer to chisel out the cheekbones so we don't have just like a flat look. Now, one thing about this foundation is that it's not going to make your face look flat. Even if you don't have time to put bronzer on, you're gonna have like a really nice natural looking glow. Look, I have a glow here. I don't even have any highlighter on. Okay. Now I just need to do the other side of my lips, which I use the Enduring lip liner in the color Light Nude. This side is dry and this side is like, I can blend it. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you would like to request samples, go to samples.confidenceandcurls.com. Samples.confidenceandcurls.com. Yeah, that's right. And then I have a really big announcement. So if you want to head over to my makeup lounge, I'm going to go live in my group and talk about some stuff that I can't talk about publicly. But that's it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know and I will talk to you soon. Bye.